Not impressed. You guys suck. Hopefully someone comes in here and spins the wheels soon. I think this one's just gonna have a rule. Once it starts feeling too hot, I just take it off. Okay, let's start stacking these bales. Oh no, the antlers flap around when I do that. What? You're surprised it fits me? Well, I guess it's good that it fits me. Feed the algorithm. I think that's it. Ooh. Not quite, but maybe we got away with it. Whoop. Yeah. Joystick's too far away. Get these bales loaded. And then honestly, I have no idea. Hey, long hauler. A danger cow. Yeah, a danger cow. A danger close cow. Yeah. Just says she's heard it called forest cow before, but I think I'm having a little lag issue. I think my internet's being a little wonky. We've been having serious internet problems for last week. I'm not sure what's going on there. The router is fairly new. Just reset the router, but did you... No, this is... So the rule is when you guys get the counter to 0, counter is way down there on the opposite side. That counter, when it gets to 0, you guys vote on the hat, and when the hat arrives, I have to start the stream with that hat the first time. Oh, it's not even on the wheel yet. I have to add it to the wheel. Let's go do that right now. I don't know, Naveen. I don't know. It's gonna be a hot hat to be wearing. Okay, that's not the right button. There, okay. Let's add it to the wheel. This feels odd. What feels odd? Let's hear. Oh! Jess, what do you have question? If Donkey shows up, can he make a moose song? I hope Donkey doesn't show up. Farmer Donkey, just don't join our stream today.
Hello there.
Awesome. Okay, where do we want the moose? Oh, it can't be yellow. It's got to be here. We could color code them. But then people don't know if I like that hat or not. Let's make this one not the most hated hat, but dark blue. As in, not a huge fan. All right. Now, where do we want to move it to? Which direction does it move? That's probably fine right there, right? Moose. Moose. I should put Danger Cow in there. Okay. We'll call that good. There we go. But thank you. Thank you, Long Hauler. I appreciate you. Let's get two 5-minute timers going on. All right, Duke is booting up the game right now. You also got a new headset. If it sounds better, and a mute button with no static, hopefully. Nice. Hopefully. Okay. The pedals are off. There we go. Maybe I'm just off. I am so sore. My arms are bruised. I am tired. Could have used another 10 hours of sleep. I pity the fool that tries to egg me on in chat today. It feels better. It does. It feels better. Thank goodness. This is a nice hat, Naveen. This is a nice hat. We're playing Naveen's AI music here today. If you guys are not subscribed to Naveen, you guys should be. You guys should be. It is 32 Celsius. It feels like 18 Celsius. I know it is 27.9, so 28 Celsius really. And it feels just fine because we got the AC blasting. It's 25.7 inside. And it's supposed to get very windy, which is very, very, very bad for our fires. Let's see if Duke gets in. All right, if Duke does actually get in, what jobs are there to be done? I don't know the answer. Let's take a look. I don't think there's any jobs to be done. I think we were just finishing. So, I guess a second person's job would be perfect to strap these bales down and then go deliver them between the loads. And drive up to the field where we're collecting them. I guess 99%. Oh, well, Duke's not joining anyway. Last week was such a perfect, just joined, just first try, just click, boom, done. Just was easy. And then there's other weeks where you try 4 times and then it's like, okay, I give up, right? It's like, just says delete the chater cache. That's worked every time for you? Deleting chater cache. So, there must be a mod that doesn't like the chater cache. You know what happened to me yesterday? I ran out of rye. No rye and Coke for me today. Huh? Other one? We have more alcohol? Oh, that's yours. That's just whiskey? So I could do whiskey and Coke. That's Jess's bottle. I ran out of rye, but apparently I've got Jess's whiskey still. That's 5 minutes. We're gonna add another 5. Thank you so much, Long Hauler. I appreciate you taking me out of that monstrosity. Next time we're buying a fancy hat. Oh, Michael, I don't have the color codes right for you, do I? Let me fill this trailer up, and then let's do the edit live. This might be a bit of work, but oh, come on. The steering wheel just must be in a rut or something. Not the steering wheel, but the tire must be in a rut. There you go. Let me delete the cache thingy. Okay. I first need to Google and learn how. Well, you've done it before, but yeah, trying to remember is a thing. No. Oh, Jess says it's in my games. I can't hear you. So my games, Farming Sim 22, Shader Cache folder. Just delete the folder, period. There you go. Jess says she's done it enough. So my games, Farming Sim 22, Shader Cache, delete the folder. I don't have your name in pink yet, Michael. Long hauler is in yellow. What color does it show on the ticker? Do I have that right? Yeah, I got long hauler is right. Michael's just the wrong color. So last week when you just joined first try, you deleted Shader Cache first? No. Okay, so it just worked without doing it. Okay. Shader folder deleted. Something smells good. It smells like chocolate chips. It smells like chocolate chips. She says there's no chocolate involved, so now I'm going to be disappointed. But Jess is making some kind of food. That's one thing, deleting folders out of your game is not that big of a deal, because as long as the executable, as long as the executable is there, it does a check on the game and goes, hey, there's a folder missing. I'm going to go build a new folder for that. Just quickly strap that down. So another strap there. I've got a headache rack there, so didn't change anything. Still at 99%. Just your Chater cache failed. Just says restart the computer after deleting your Chater cache. Well, you gotta say that at the beginning, or you don't always have to. Don't worry about it, Duke. There's not that much to do on this farm anyway. All right, let's go fix. Let's go fix you, Michael. You think Michael is fixable? All right. Let's move the chat out of the way. We need this file. Now we can put you guys there again. Okay, we need this file. This is the code I use. Michael, where is Michael? Orange. What? I'm confused. Did I not hit save on this? I don't think I hit save on this. Okay, we have to make a new... No. Apparently I didn't save. Okay. We got to rewrite the whole code. Oh, stop that. I don't want copy the yellow here. Here we go. Copy. Okay, so we got to delete Michael and Gaming Joy out of this one. Okay, here we go. There we go. Just Gaming Joy and Michael. This one will be pink. Okay, now we need a RGB hex color. What is this? How am I supposed to eat this? My finger? This is awesome, but just made me cinnamon sugar mini donuts. My finger's going to be so sticky. I can't. Okay, yeah. Okay, you give me a fork, so. Okay, I need a color hex code. Okay, we need. I'm like, chopsticks. Yeah, chopsticks would work. We have chopsticks. Come on. Thanks. No, not too sugary. Is that the right color pink? Right there. Let's copy that number. Into here. Okay. File save. File save as. Change this to any files, and there it is. Yes, copy over that. Okay, now we'll go in here on the actual OBS. Where is the ticker? Member ticker. Open that. Refresh. Okay, let's see if that worked. Okay. Lobster too buttery. Steak too juicy. Athena's like, stop your complaining. My mini donut's too sugary. There we go. Gaming Joy, Michael. Okay. I hit save on this one. Okay, close that. There you go. See behind the curtain. Yes. I want the donuts. I just don't want sticky fingers all over my steering wheel. It's like long hauler when you eating while driving the big truck. It's like, I'm eating greasy chicken. It's like, okay, how do I eat this without getting the whole steering wheel greasy? This is Duke's 4th try trying to join. I didn't know you could buy mini donuts and make them yourself. Yeah. While driving, you try to think your meals ahead. That way you're not eating messy, sticky food while eating or getting it dripping all over, like, you know, flaky food or greasy food. What? Naveen?
Into the Matrix.
Hey, Naveen? Wow. Your ceiling is crazy.
Can you hear me okay, Juan?
Yes, you sound a lot crisper. If I wasn't standing right next to this loud machine, it would be better, but as soon as I'm away from here, yeah. Jump in. Yeah, your new headset seems a lot better.
Alright, I figured, being as you said there wasn't much to do, I figured it was a good day to test things. Let's do a mute test. Muting now.
No static. Yeah, the audio, you do sound like a different person. It catches more. Your voice actually sounds less muffled now. It's definitely crisper, clearer.
Yeah, I was at Walmart the other day and I seen them on the shelf for like $40 and I just grabbed one.
Definitely better.
It don't hurt to have a spare.
Yeah, brakes. All right. One second, I gotta blow my nose. I mean, nobody gets to hear it except for Duke, because I mute the rest of you. There. The nose has been evacuated. These donuts do taste very good, Jess. Thank you. French toast with syrup while driving. Ooh, that I think there may be some issues with that. Might as well eat maple syrup and waffles while driving. Okay. Oh. Actually, question about DoorDash. After car insurance, fuel, and all that, is it still profitable? Like, are there days where you don't make money and days where you make good money? Because I've had the thoughts of that being good. Semi-retirement job. Electric cars, so fuel isn't... Yeah, that's fair.
Just don't open the door and try to deliver the food when there's a drunk person laying on the couch with no clothes on. You might get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of naked people, I had an experience this week.
Do you have a second bail loader?
Yes. Yes. I don't know where. You'd have to grab the John Deere that's in the silage pit.
Yep, got that.
But I don't know where the loader itself is. Let me double check.
Maybe by the time I find it, you'll be done loading bales.
Front end tools. Let's make sure.
I would assume it's over by the hay stuff.
Yep, 2 owned. Yep, we own 2 of those. It could be by the cow manure pile too. There's a shed there. Sometimes I store stuff in there.
No, I think I found it.
With all the hay baling equipment?
Yep, it's with the rakes.
Perfect.
All the other stuff, yeah.
That would make sense.
Last I heard, I think they called her the DoorDash girl. Last I heard, she's gonna do some jail time for that, what she did. Last I heard.
Hang on, I don't know this story.
In your free time, just Google DoorDash girl. It was all over the internet a few months ago.
Did she record her delivery?
Yeah. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
And you could, as DoorDash, you would be legally allowed to record from your vehicle But as soon as you're on private property, it becomes illegal.
Yep, and that's where she screwed up.
I know I recorded someone naked last week. Luckily, in the video, the reflections on the windows are so... I double-checked. I'm like, okay, before this goes on YouTube, is there anything that comes through? Because...
Okay, I'm obviously not going to load as quick as you because I am not used to this thing. But I'll do my best. Jeepers.
Oh,
This thing is so touchy.
it is.
What was unload? Why?
Why? Yep, but you're a little low. There you go.
There, I think I
Yeah,
got
you
it.
got it. Bales didn't go flying.
Okay, then we have to hit Y again to reset it,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
I think so.
So you have to hit
It's coming back to me.
Y twice to unload, and then Y once to reset it.
Why?
Why?
Should speed the process up a little bit. Yeah, basically, without divulging too much, a drunk guy ordered DoorDash, passed out on his couch with no clothes on, and then she walked in and recorded him and tried to play victim. That's the story.
Yeah. Sorry. Mike was what? Oh. I gotta send out some more stickers. Man, the other channel, this channel's kind of dead. Like we haven't got any new members, no new subscribers. This channel doesn't do well right now, but everything kind of comes in waves. The fact that I took 3 weeks off didn't help. The YouTube algorithm does not like it when you take 3 weeks off.
I would say another big part of it is just plain luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was off YouTube for about the same amount of time you were, because I had computer troubles and was getting bored with the game.
Yeah.
And then I uploaded that latest map that came out, and that just blew up
Yeah.
for no rhyme or reason.
Because the main channel, the trucking channel, wow! I'm getting 10 subscribers a day. 10 subscribers a day. I'm just like, what I do different? I'm like, I'm doing nothing different. It's just the same stuff. But all of a sudden the algorithm said, hey.
Today's your day.
Well, what happened? I think what kickstarted the algorithm was the day I got the new truck. And a lot of the regular people commented and just says, congrats on your new truck. Just people are saying congrats on the new truck. That somehow it made the comment threshold high enough that all of a sudden the algorithm goes, people are interacting with this video. And then after that, it seems like the algorithm has kept feeding people the new videos. Did bales go flying?
I didn't do it, I swear. I'm just gonna drive away.
Just driving
I didn't
away.
do it.
You know, you can just pick them up from the ground again. I see.
I think I'm just gonna take my
I
bales
see.
and not mess up your routine there.
No, keep doing it. I've done that many times. That happens when you hit the Y button and the bales are inside of each other.
I think I was a little too close.
Yep. If there's overlap, the bales decide to go for a flight.
At least they didn't blow up completely. It's like I just kind of bumped them. I'm like, uh-oh. There went Juan's beautiful stacking job.
How do I bump the other one over without this?
You know what I think I'll do? I'll just set these here for you to grab.
Oh, there's the last stack anyway, and then we can deliver, and then I just want to move that stack over. Okay, you know what? Let's just do that. Super strength it. Okay. Okay, let's put the last stack on, and then load's full. And then we'll bring the truck closer. So his order said to leave the food at the door, and she walked in. Yeah, that's, you should never walk in. Not only should you never walk in, you should never record while walking in.
And then she posted it on TikTok.
And then pretend to be the victim of sexual assault when there was none.
Plus, she posted the video on TikTok.
Yeah, that's a little silly. My story is a little more lighthearted. Grand Forks, British Columbia. About a block away from my customer I'm gonna sleep away. I'm gonna sleep there. There's a nice big pull out there, abandoned property. Nice little pull out there. Truckers, we sleep there quite often. It's kind of out of the way. I pull in there and there's this white car in the back. I'm like, okay, there's a car there, but I can still park my normal way. Kind of loop and come close to the car, and I'm like, that car is rocking. Oh, yeah, that car is rocking.
Don't come a knocking then.
In the back seat, all I see is these boobs flopping up and down. I'm like, okay, yep. I just recorded that. Let's make sure that doesn't show up on YouTube. Like, see, you guys thought this was a nice private getaway too. Well, you're not alone anymore. It's like, I'm glad you guys are having a good time, but if you're concerned about privacy, that was a bad choice.
I think some people just do that just for the thrill of maybe getting caught.
And they got caught this time. And it wasn't like they were kids or anything either. They were probably mid-30s.
Oops, I better scoot up to the side here. Let hot rod come through.
There's a shortcut to undo all the straps, right? Oh yeah, L. There we go. That's better. I just have to select the back trailer. It's a tight fit. All right.
Whoops.
No whoops. Whoops is bad.
I thought I could get out this way, but I can't.
Okay. apparently I left the front end loader way down. I think my joystick was misbehaving. I may be parked too far away.
Ooh, easy. Let's see if I can do this without screwing everything up here. Okay, get away from the cab. Beautiful. Okay, I'm getting better at this.
I like that this is with the auto load of the. It's kind of cheating, but it makes it playable.
Yes.
We're not using super strength, but also we're not doing it the hardest way possible. So it's a good balance of auto loading the forks and then manually placing them, and it makes it look more realistic while live streaming too, right? It looks. I like the balance of, because without the auto load forks, man, this is hard. It's so hard placing those bales. So. And
for someone who's I would say unhealthily crazy about keeping things realistic,
yeah,
this is a good pass. Yeah, I would accept this in my own rules of gameplay.
And same with GPS. It's so much easier to play this game with GPS, even though GPS didn't exist in 1962. But some people are purist and will not break these two rules. No auto load, no GPS. But I think with the balance between frustration and the game still being fun.
My game is being a little glitchy here, so forgive me. I got to do this really slow. Just rubber banding a little bit there.
I think it's my internet. My internet's been stupid the last week. I don't know what's going on, but internet just has been so laggy. I was playing Guild Wars last night and got kicked out while helping a new player.
You know, one rule you might want to start using, Juan, I use it on all my gameplays. If you can manually do it, then I allow auto load. Because I just pretend that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can do it once, if you got the equipment to do it, then I allow it. And I have to do it the first time. I have to do it at least once.
Like for like the greenhouse, we have a forklift parked there, but we use super strength because the forklift is just so hard to use.
Yep.
So we have it there. We can do it, but it's miserably hard to do it. Yes, I think that's a good rule. I wish there was forks that did the auto load thing for pallets. I bet there are.
I'm pretty sure there is on 25. I don't know about 22. On 25, they do have strap latching pallet forks, which makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So you can latch stuff on
Once
and it
it's
don't
on
fall
there,
off.
yep.
It stays on. Not that the numbers mean anything, but according to my channel, we got 20 people watching today.
What?
Thought you said this channel was dead.
What?
It says on my end.
I literally don't have it up anymore. I found that I'm always focusing on, oh, there's 3 people watching, 4 people watching. Hey, there's 20 people watching. I'm so focused on that I don't actually just enjoy the stream. So I no longer watch it. I have no idea how many people are watching. I'm like, whoever's here is here. I'll watch the comments, but that's it.
Well, we know how accurate them numbers are anyway. When there's like 7 people watching and it says 0.
Yes. But usually when there's 20 people watching, it says, it's usually accurate. But yeah, interesting. Well, welcome all you new peoples. You guys are all subscribed, right? You're subscribed? You're subscribed. Come on. You know you're subscribed. Hey, Long Hauler and Michael, don't you guys have free spins? You guys could get me out of this hat. Remember, every $5 super chat spins the wheel and then you see which hat you can put me into. You guys control the hat I wear.
When I started out with my channel, I used to tell people, don't subscribe to me, I don't want the attention.
T. Paulson. Yes, yeah, T, that's what Duke just said. FS25, you can put the strap over it, and that way it keeps it on the forks, right?
Ah, stupid auto load.
You hit the other Y button too quick.
Yep, I accidentally snatched the other bale there. Let's see if I can put that back.
It's funny that I still play FS22 so much more than I play FS25. I don't know, I just, personal preference, I'm just enjoying FS22.
I did for a while because of the more vintage mods, but FS25's catching up big time.
Oh yeah, yeah, they've got the mods now. For me, the biggest part is I spent so many hours setting up the mods for this playthrough. The amount of time it would take to set up this through the year's playthrough would be significant. I just don't have those hours right now, as we're working on our RV and working on moving out of here. Once we've settled down in our new place and we have everything going nice and smooth again, I think I'll probably switch over. But by that time, it'll be FS28. Who knows? Rumors are starting to come out about FS28.
You still have to use 25 because it won't have all the vintage
It won't have the mods.
Yet.
Yep, you're right. I'll switch over to FS25 once FS28 comes out.
Oh, stop being so touchy. Good lord. Oh, that one almost flew apart.
They stayed though. They stayed. It's just got some cab bales now. As long as they don't fall off. Always just jump out and strap them down too if it looks like they're gonna fall. This is not gonna be a full load, I don't think. No. And this is, I can't do this first person. I have to do this third person, loading bales.
You know what? Why risk it? Let's use the back trailer. I got that funny feeling that if as soon as I hit it, it was gonna mess up all their bales. There.
We have the room.
Say this, and I think I'll just drive it back for you. I think that's it.
That's it. Whoa! They stayed. They stayed. I've never tried mobile. I always think it's a dumbed down version of the game, and I'm just not into it.
And I don't even have a smartphone.
I mean, and the style of playing, the on-screen joystick, eh. Steam Deck, I wouldn't mind trying it on Steam, but Steam Deck, you just play this version, right? Yeah, you just play this version. So you don't even have the dumbed down version. Have it on Switch. So Switch isn't exactly FS26. Switch is actually between FS26 and FS25. So the Switch version is better than FS26. Yeah.
I'm curious, Juan. There's a repair, and then there's also a service. What is service?
It's a more realistic mod, so you have to service your vehicles every now and then. So basically, you do regular maintenance, but then also the service is doing all the oil changes and all of that stuff. So like a deep thing. Go ahead and pay for the service if it came up.
It came up, but it wouldn't allow me to do it.
Oh yeah, if it's grayed out, then it doesn't need service yet. This is the first time you've noticed that? Oh, because most of the time the game won't let you repair, right?
No.
Yeah, I've had that in here for years. It makes running the equipment more expensive. It makes the game a little harder. Obviously, I didn't make it hard enough because we have $4 million.
I was gonna say, how are you surviving with that?
The game is too easy. Luckily, this playthrough is about through the years and not really about the money, so.
Well, Juan, I just started on it, but I have no problem if you want to steal this idea for yourself.
Oh,
I found the hardest map on FS25, which is the submerged sanctuary, the
yep.
water one.
Yep.
Where you gotta pump water down.
Yep.
I'm combining that with Through the Years.
Ooh.
How's that for a challenge?
Nice.
But I'm still working out how I want to do it.
Nice. No, that's nice.
I just started on it.
Jess and I have played on that map a little bit, just ourselves. I should probably live stream that, but we haven't played on there. Well, we've been busy painting. We're painting and
Totally
constructing.
understandable.
We'll get back to playing more again, streaming more again.
So far, what I got for the starting equipment is just the hand tools pack.
Nice.
That's all you start with.
Yeah, that's
and $0.
Oh man, how do you start with that with $0? So
you start harvesting the grass.
Right.
Make hay and work your slow. It'll be very painful.
Yeah. No, I like painful.
But it's the hardest. It's the hardest thing I could come up with. So far. But I haven't posted any video about it yet. Like I say, I'm just getting started with it.
Just setting it up, yeah.
Yeah. But you're more than welcome to take that idea and go with it later if you want. I have no problem with it.
Like I said, by the time I'm back to doing more streams and being busy, it'll be FS28. But no, I like that idea. And of course, the flooded map, you have to set it to hardest mode possible, so it's really expensive to lower water.
The only downside I can see to it is it might be easy to get bored with it because there'll be a lot of repetitive work.
At the beginning for sure, because it's just grass care. All you're doing is grass. Yep.
And I did set up a wood chipper, so you can get some of the trees, something to get you going.
My chat just reset.
Was you can use greenhouses, but no water only greenhouses. It has to have seed and fertilizer.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I come up with so far.
But you can use manure as fertilizer, right?
Yep.
So if you get a cow, you can start using, yeah. But you have
no
to
water,
have the
only
money.
Greenhouses.
Yeah, that's a step. That's a few steps harder than what we're doing.
It would be the ultimate challenge, I think. But I'm still testing it and figuring out if it's even plausible to do. Do you want that field disced up?
Sure.
That we just put?
Yeah.
Took the bales off of?
Yeah, we can.
I don't think it needs plowing.
We can run a disker over it while I do animal care here, and then once I'm done with all the animal care, so many pallets of bee or honey here, so we have to clean that up. But yeah, while I do animal care, you can start disking that field. Maybe lime it first, and then disc the lime into it. Oh, yep. Right, and part of the corner of the field has wheat on it. We can just disc right over that because we have money.
I'm not sure we can afford that.
I know.
I know one of these. There it is. There's lime.
We should make sure the field actually can take lime.
You have precision farming on here, right?
Yeah.
It always takes lime then.
Yeah, so lime
It only
is...
takes what it needs.
Yeah, so yep, it'll only take a little bit.
I find if you keep up with it, then it's not such a shock later. Where it takes a whole bunch.
What? What, Ghost Bear? Ghost Bear goes, damn it, Donut. I mean, Juan. What? What I do, Ghost Bear? What I do? Michael! Michael! Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
What's a oh?
I have to spin the
That's a
wheel.
oh.
I got it. You missed the moose hat. You did, but who knows what's going to land on. Let's go see. Let's go see what the spin's going to be. Where are you? I used to have these windows open. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I've never heard of Dungeon Crawler Carl. No. Okay, stop. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Fedora. Okay, I don't even know where the fedora is because we've been moving everything and now I don't know where any of my hats are. Where's my fedora? This is a fedora, right? Indiana Jones fedora? I think so. Okay. Jess hasn't been in here doing production, so I'm like, honey is behind. Yeah, Jess did join last weekend.
That must be a new hat. I don't remember seeing that hat before.
So when I went kayaking and almost died and drowned myself, I lost my fedora. So now we have replaced that fedora with this nice high-end $100 fedora. This is a relatively pricey hat. Duke is like, I'd never pay $100 for a hat, but it's a. And then there's other people that go, you call that expensive? That's not an expensive hat. It's like, Michael's like, people pay $1,000 for hats over here, but those are custom cowboy hats. But yeah, this is an expensive fedora hat. It is new. You guys have seen it once or twice now, but ever since the I lost the other fedora in my kayak accident, I've switched over to this one. I actually bought this one just before the kayak. I lost the other one, so I didn't have to go out of the way to buy it, but there's actually some mystery hats none of you guys have seen yet. There's 2 like baseball hats you guys haven't seen, and then there's a hat like this type of style. Well, I bought the same time as I bought this one. You guys haven't seen, and then there's one that got gifted to me recently. So there's three unlocks we have to still do for mystery hats. How big is the slot for mystery hat? It's the same size as the rest. So yeah, we have some mystery hats that nobody has seen yet. The baseball hat will reveal at the same time. The next one will be the baseball hat. Yes, Naveen, it is a very nice hat. A very, very nice hat. It's kind of like the Indiana Jones fedora, right? You don't like hats, so you don't pay anything for hats. I like hats. I'm not a big fan of baseball hats, but I like hats.
Oh, Michael, as an old farm boy, I feel nude without a hat. I gotta have a hat, especially when I'm working. Nothing worse than a head not covered.
Yep. I walk outside and start driving down the road. I'm like, no, there's no hat in here. It's like the world's ending, no hat. Like when I'm working, I'm usually wearing a hard hat, right? Anytime I'm working, if it's not a hard hat zone, I put on like a straw hat. I need a hat.
Well, and then if Juan's getting anything like me, you're slowly losing protection up there. If you don't wear a hat, your head gets sunburned.
Fair. I hate that today's society, just baseball hats. If you want to go buy a hat, it's always a baseball hat. You have to go out of your way not to buy a baseball hat. So what do we got going on here? Let's grab a hay bale.
I'm surprised the chat ain't more chatty. You almost got 30 watching now, according to my...
A lot of people are watching on TV, and when you watch on TV, I don't know how it works on TV, but it's apparently harder to comment. So, my statistics said that 53% of people watch on TV. So you have to actually take an extra step to leave a comment. So, kind of makes sense, right? Also, it's harder to subscribe too, so you get the views without the subscribers. So if you guys watching on TV, if you guys could just go on your smartphone, find the channel and hit the subscribe button, and then you can go back to TV. I would appreciate that.
You know, it's funny, I just bought a new smart TV not too long ago. Guess what the first thing I did with it?
What's that?
Connected a small PC to it because I can't stand the streaming apps on it.
Alexa, stop. We're not going to have Alexa in the RV, I don't think. I like Alexa for a timer, but so you didn't like the built-in streaming, so for streaming, you're streaming off the PC. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and another thing I found out, any new TVs you buy from Walmart, if you want to use the streaming service, you have to sign up to Walmart.
Oh, no way. So they can collect your data. Because Walmart themselves admitted that they actually don't make money off of TVs anymore. They make the money off of selling the data, the personal information, your analytics. They're selling your watching habits. That's how they make money off of TVs now.
They ain't getting my money.
They're still getting they're still getting some of the data.
Well, yeah. Another nice thing about using your own PC is you can use ad blockers.
Yeah.
Whereas apps you can't.
Got your TV from Amazon. I saw people were making dumb TVs. I like that idea. There's some companies starting to make dumb TVs, dumb phones, dumb... It's like... I would love a TV that's not collecting information from me. I'm surprised they don't have smart monitors yet.
You know, Commodore's making a dumb phone.
That's nice. I like that. It's like, we need dumb stuff that's not tracking your every word you say, everything you look at. Because a smartphone literally uses eye tracking, uses the camera to track your eyes to see what part of the screen you're looking at, and where they need to place the ad.
Well, I can refuel, I can repair, but I can't seem to refill my lime spreader.
Oh. I had that issue.
I hopped out of my tractor. You want to take a second to see if you can fill? See if it's me or if it's...
Yeah, no problem.
Well, guess what you get to do every time I run out of lime. It's always the one out of the three, ain't it, Juan?
Yeah, it's always...
It's either you can't refuel, or repair, or refill your...
Last time I couldn't refill herbicide. It's like, come on. I know this has worked before because they're full. So I switched to a different sprayer, and the other sprayer I could fill, just not the one.
Can I have you translate that for me, Juan? What does Michael mean by "I got a dump trip"?
I don't know. I was hoping there'd be a follow-up comment.
Or does he mean dump?
He means I got a dumb TV from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Jess. Just translated it. Michael meant I got a dumb TV. Yes. Ones without cameras on it. Although, thanks to the CIA leak, we have proof that the CIA can backwards compatibility with your... can turn your speakers into a microphone and listen to you. Without a warrant, because the TV company is already collecting the information from you, so they just go buy it from the TV company, so no warrants necessary.
It don't matter what you do. They're putting flock cameras all over the place. They see exactly what you're doing.
US
There's
is
no
getting
privacy.
scary that way. The US is getting scary that way.
Apparently, that's the new TikTok trend, is to go out and
Vandalize a flock.
yeah.
Yeah, those are legal here. Although those laws are slowly being eroded.
They say them cameras are so smart that even if you wear a mask to protect your face and identity, apparently they can see through that mask.
Oh yeah, big with the
Through
IR.
infrared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got a dump truck. Okay, he didn't get a dump TV. We're wrong. You have a dump truck. I somehow doubt that you have a dump truck, Michael. I don't believe that. I don't
Maybe
believe...
he meant dumb truck.
Maybe he meant dumb truck. He has a dumb truck. Okay, maybe. Yeah. See, it takes a village to translate Michael. Three of us have to bounce ideas off each other. I have a dumb truck. Yes, that might be it. I bet your truck still has the ECU in it. There's probably still a computer in it. Your truck isn't that old. What was that whistle?
That was my phone. I got a
Oh,
text.
okay.
Juan's like, you're not supposed to be texting and driving tractor.
That makes sense.
Better a text than a phone call.
Oops. Oops. Oops.
I was gonna go to a tractor show today,
Oh.
but with some family members with some health issues, I figured I better stay close to home in case I gotta make a run.
One of those.
It's weird. My mom never gets sick in the winter. She always gets sick in the summer. I don't know why. But she's doing much better now.
Yeah, as we get older, we're more and more, our bodies are weaker and weaker against diseases and stuff. Long Hauler says he was whistling at me. Yeah? I mean, I guess that could be a thing. Gaming with Just Joe. Just Joe's in here. Hello, Just Joe. Welcome in.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I says, when you get old like that, I says that you don't want to play that game. I says that she had a real bad cough, and I told her, I says, you got to get that check X-ray. Make sure you ain't getting pneumonia.
Yes, pneumonia.
Once you go down that road, it's hard to come back from it.
Yeah, pneumonia is surprisingly life-threatening.
Stay on it.
Good, Joe. I'm tired and bruised and old.
What are you going to do when you do get old, Juan?
I know.
I mean, really old.
I'm in trouble. So normal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, normal. I am looking forward to getting this move done and over with and getting into a new regular routine and back to doing more streaming. I somehow suspect my GPS is off, but we'll see.
Oh, there's my magic pole again.
Oh yeah, for the chicken. You can drive through it though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just an FS22 glitch.
that is the fenceless chicken pasture. It does have a small radio, so that counts as a computer. Truck's only 6 years old. Well, then it has a computer under the hood too. It's got an ECU. It's not that dumb, Michael, then. Well, isn't that what just killed Kyle Busch a few months ago? He was feeling sick. He said he needs a shot to feel a little better, and then a few days later, he's dead. Some forms of pneumonia are just very deadly. Double lung transplant after cryptogenic organizing pneumonia. If I said that right. Yeah, that's crazy. And then transplants, anytime you get a transplant, that is a whole new
Yeah, because they got to suppress your immune system.
for the rest of your life. And sometimes you have to line up for new organs in a couple of years, like in 5-6 years, you could be getting another set, right? This manure spreader is actually quite nice. Quite nice.
All the beaters work on that one?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually slightly narrower than our old one, but it's a lot faster. You drive at much higher speed.
Never get that right. Come on.
Well, you're going to have to deal with all those power line poles because I farm like a real farmer would.
Real farmer would take a chainsaw and chop them power lines down.
In Manitoba, there's actually some farmers that planted right through the ditch, right to the edge of the road. the government didn't like that a lot. They actually got fines placed against them for changing water flow. And they take that pretty seriously.
I've made hay out of a ditch, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've never plowed it.
No, they plowed right to the edge of the pavement. There was wheat growing right to the edge of the pavement. It's like, yeah, you're...
It's called an easement, people.
And you
What
can...
is it, 33 feet from the center of the road, I think, or something like that?
Depends on where you are, if it's rural or... Yeah, different. Every place is a different size of easement, but yes, there's easements. But they said it was legal to do so as long as you didn't change the flow of water. So if you have a field that doesn't really have a ditch, you can get away with it. But if there's a ditch for water flow, you can't do it. And then in Manitoba, we had these half-mile roads, which have no ditches. And this one farmer owns fields on both sides, so he seeded right over the whole road. Literally just seeds across the road. So then when you drive on the road, it's this two-track road with wheat growing down the center, right? It's like he didn't want to lift his seeder, so straight across the road. Michael says people are illegally cutting the cameras down the street.
The flock cameras, yep.
I would argue that the cameras themselves are illegal.
That's the new trend going around.
If you read the U.S. Constitution, your right to privacy, I think, makes flock cameras illegal. But,
yes and no.
But precedent has been now set to make them legal, so...
Because they say there is no expectation of privacy in public.
Yeah.
So there's that argument too.
And that's the whole reason police are allowed to pull your license plate and get all the information from you before pulling you over, because you're in public. Yeah. Here in Canada, they are still illegal. Red light cameras used to be illegal. That law has eroded enough where red light cameras are allowed now. So our laws are slowly eroding to the point where we are going to have flock cameras everywhere too.
You would think that your country would learn from our country's mistakes, Juan.
No, our country
not copy us.
Our country sees the benefits of tracking your population and controlling the population. The thing is, if you look at the flock cameras, how often the CIA and the FBI have just gotten information off those flock cameras without a warrant, it's scary. Red light cameras are a safety hazard? I don't see how.
I know it varies state to state.
Here, all the red light cameras are allowed to do is take a picture of your plate if you ran the red light.
I don't know about this disc you got here, Juan. Boy, this case does not like it. Really struggling.
Switch back to the other one and see which one you like better. I had my doubts about it because of its weight. It seems to be a little heavy weighted. Now when you get back to the other end, switch this to the other one and see which one you like better. I had my misgivings of this one. That's why I wanted to test it before selling the other one. Yeah, just Joe. I talked about this last time. It's funny how much our democracies have become more like communism and how much communism has become more like democracy. It seems that the two styles of government have kind of meeting in the middle.
It's probably going to happen, but they have to wait for the baby boomers are almost gone already.
Yeah, it has to be
Gen
generational
X.
change, yep.
After Gen X, then I think it'll happen. Because I still pay for things in cash. I don't like credit cards and debit.
Yes, exactly. Just Joe, people that grew up with internet, grew up with the fact that the internet knows everything about you and you have no privacy, are just fine with it because, oh, they know everything about me already anyway, right? Mm-hmm. While our mistakes that we made as youth are just mistakes that are forgotten forever. The youth growing up today, those mistakes follow them the rest of their lives, right? There's just no privacy. So yeah, with generational change, those laws get eroded.
Alright, we're just going to temporarily park this here. Let's get a real tractor.
Red light cameras are illegal because people slammed in their brakes and then got rear-ended. That's why you just
better
make...
not have sold my...
Sold your what?
You better not have sold my... Oh,
I'm going to go sell that tractor. I'm going to go sell the M.
It's the only good tractor on here.
Just make the... Like, our red light cameras are so small you don't even notice them on the red lights. You have no idea if they're there or not.
You think about it, Juan. We're the last generation to know what life was like before internet.
Yes, yes.
Internet really wasn't a thing until I was a teenager.
Mid-90s, right? That's when it started catching on. Early mid-90s, it started becoming a thing. Had to have the CD to log into AOL.
And then I grew up on a farm in the country, so it took even longer for it to get out to me.
Yes, yep. With our education system preaching over and over and over overpopulation, all these kids are now not having kids. Well, we don't have any kids.
Who can afford them?
Yeah. Yeah. And you can look at the cultures that are still having kids. The cultures that are still having kids are going to be the future of this world. Because China made that same mistake, the one-child families, and they're in serious trouble because of it.
Now we're getting some work done.
Yep. Yep. Everybody has college debt. Yep. Yep. If you don't go to college, you're a nobody, right? So the whole population owes somebody something, right? Because everybody went to college and made huge debt. And almost nobody that went to college is doing the thing that they went to college for. So the debt was for no reason.
Remember, was that movie Good Will Hunting? You're paying for something that you could just go to a library and learn.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, just Joe, I was convincing my nephew, or trying to convince my nephew to go into the trades. It's like he has quite a bit of interest into metalwork and stuff. It's like, if you have interest to go into that, do that, because nobody else is. And
that's different.
You're going to be a millionaire.
They pay you. Yeah. They'll pay you to go to school. Because it's a big high demand for that.
Yep. And as less people go into the trades, the more money you're going to make. You're the millionaires of the future. Well, at least the people that own those companies. Yeah, the high-paying wages are not going to be doctors and lawyers. It's going to be the plumbers and the metal workers and the welders and mechanics.
See, Michael's not the only one. Michael's not the only one that misspells my name. I went from Duke to Fuke.
I don't see that comment because I see. YouTube keeps resetting my chat from live chat to top chat. I'm missing comments.
By itself?
Yep. It all of a sudden just refresh and then it's back to top chat and then I'm missing comments. Plumbers are making $150 an hour. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you better hold on to this Farmall M, because this is the only good cultivating tractor.
What are you running? Are you running the old Disker now? Or
whatever's, I don't know, it's doing the job.
You're just not running the
It's not a disc.
Oh, okay. You're running the Harrow.
The Harrow, yeah.
The Harrow.
It's just kind of fakey.
Is it? I know in Manitoba, farmers would run the Harrow all the time, and then just direct seed. The game is just making it look like a different texture. It shouldn't make it look like... The texture should just look like it's pushed over wheat. All the stock is pushed over, but yeah.
In real life, you disc and then you harrow. It's like the final smoothing out.
Well, I know in Manitoba I saw guys harrow without disking, just harrow and then direct seed.
I'd say the moisture of the soil and what you're planting would make the big difference.
Yeah, it was very dry. They didn't want to break open the soil. Yep. They wanted to keep as much moisture in the ground as possible.
Because I think me and you even had that discussion with making hay, that you usually didn't have to ted hay.
Yeah.
Only when it was really wet.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Just
why is this? What is going on here?
Goodbye.
My game is freaking out.
I see that. Good thing you're not next to a different field.
I just lost all control over my tractor. Must be game glitch day. Thanks, Eminem.
Walked up, put a cap on it, hooked the air compressor to it, came back 24 hours later, and charged an arm and a leg. Yep. 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 Ghost Bear, yeah, I'm on. We still have Audible. I got a bunch of credits, actually. I need to buy some books. You got a recommendation for a Audible book? I like Audible for trucking. That way I got books to listen to while driving. Got a lot of podcasts, too. Oh, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't know that was a book. Jess, you looking it up? It's a series.
I got a book for you, Juan. Animal Farm.
Let's see. Lit RPG. Literature? What does lit stand for? Literature RPG? Is it lit?
Literally?
Or is it light? Light RPG. Literature RPG. So it's like role playing, but it's a book. Did someone call? Yes, I called you from Manitoba. How's it going, Joey? What concert are you setting up for this weekend? Joey's always around famous people, but probably rarely gets to meet them. You're involved with setting up a lot of stuff for famous people, but it's gotta be weird being famous. Like not being able to go anywhere without people recognizing you. No work this long weekend. Crazy. Hang on. Joey's name is in pink. Your name's not pink up there. Okay, Duke. We're not gonna be able to hear you for a bit. I gotta fix this. Duke got a text message anyway. Okay, we gotta fix Joey here. Okay, Control X. Control V. File save. File save as any document. HTML. Yes, copy over that. Close that. Go into OBS. Refresh current page. Okay. There we go. Now your name should be in pink, Joey.
What is pink? I know blue is for monetizing.
No. All the colors are for all the colors are paid members. So dark blue means you're a brand new member. Light blue means you've been here for a month. Green is 2 months. Yellow is 6 months. And then orange is a year. Pink means they've been a member for 2 years. They've been paying for membership for 2 years. 3 years, it'll go red. And if you ever wonder what order that is, look at my name tag. I have the maple leaves in order that they go in. Oh, Joey just made me spin the wheel. Here we go. Goodbye, Fedora. Please be a nice hat. Fedora was so nice. Let's, come on. Come on. Oh, no, I have to spin again? Okay, I'll have to, Jess, you want to put that on our wish list? Okay, perfect. Thanks, Jess. We'll have a swing at that. Okay, what do we got? What do we get? Got it. Stop. Not the moose. Not the moose. Not the moose. Not the moose. We're good. We're good. I'm not a fan of baseball caps, but I'll wear this over the moose. Okay, we're back. Thanks, Joey. Now we got a boring hat. I should almost combine, just call it a sports hat and then just choose which one of the sports hats I wear, right? That way, I'm not wearing a lot of baseball hats.
If I press the H key again to lock my steering, I swear to God.
I have all that stuff on my steering wheel, so don't even ask me which buttons do what.
To lock steering on FS25, it's H.
Okay.
But on 22, it's a different key.
On 22, it's hire a worker, I think. I just have that deactivated, so we can't. Because I got tired of hiring workers. The Blue Jays are going to win now. Well, you know what, Joey? Every time I put on my Winnipeg Jets jersey, they always lost. Every single time I put the jersey on, they lost. It didn't fail. Duck, me spelling your name wrong is not an accident. Really? Michael?
So he's admitting to incompetence.
Yes, admitting to incompetence. Basically, I'm not stupid. I'm stupid on purpose. Take that.
He's just calling me like from the guy from Convoy.
Rubber ducky.
It's an honorable name.
But there's I've done the stupid on purpose a lot in my lifetime, and what it really is a cry for attention, right? When I was suffering from depression, I did a lot of the stupid on purpose stuff. Not saying that you're suffering from depression, Michael. Just for me, that's what it was.
I hate to admit it, but it is a good way to get out of some situations. Like, say, when you get pulled over by a cop, what's the first thing you do? I was speeding? I didn't know I was speeding. What are you talking about?
I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing everything legal. The last time the cop pulled me over, I was just laughing. I'm like, yep, you got me. That's completely my mistake. I forgot that the speed limit changed. It used to be 100 through here, now it's 80, and you caught me doing...
I mean, it depends on the cop, but usually when you admit, hey, I screwed up, I was being stupid, usually they let you off with a warning sometimes.
Yeah, not this guy. This guy was... And most of the time when they look at your record and go, hey, your record's clean, this will be the first speeding ticket I put on your record, they're like, I don't want to be the first guy to do that, so I'll let you get a warning. Not this guy. I'm like, darn it.
Usually if it's a local cop, you can get away with it, but a state trooper, forget it. State trooper, you very seldom get out of it.
I know a CVSE officer that I've befriended. He goes, when he pulls someone over and they're apologetic and just go, yeah, you know what, that's my bad, I screwed up, and he feels like they've learned their lesson, just warnings. If he feels like they're not taking it seriously, the biggest ticket he can write them. He just goes, oh, this person just doesn't care and they're not taking it seriously. This education is going to require some money. It's like, this person's not going to take it seriously until it actually hurts their payday.
Sorry about that. I couldn't hit the mute button quick enough.
Okay, bless you. Joey, you forgot to put de-icer on the wings of the fighter jet when the jets play. Ah, that's it. 18 years you've been setting up for concerts. Gotta be like the head forklift driver by now. Oh, what am I doing? I'm lining up over here. No.
What are you doing?
Wrong place. What? Sure.
That's got to be an awesome, fun job, Joey. I wouldn't mind doing a job like that.
Other than the hours, often you're setting up, you're basically, a concert ends at 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. in the morning. Now you have to get up and tear the whole concert setup down because in the morning there's a convention there at 8 a.m. You got 7 hours to tear the whole concert venue down and set up for a convention, right? So the shifts you work are kind of all over the place. You are the head forklift operator. There you go. See? After 18 years, you should be.
I was forklift trainer at Walmart for a few years.
Yeah, I've done that. Duck, I just like the name Duck.
Quack, quack. I remember when he says that. You ever hear of a duck that can't swim? Well, I'm a duck that can't swim.
I can't swim well, but I can swim. Darkwing Duck. Ah, that was such a good cartoon.
Somebody starts singing the DuckTales song. I'm out of here.
Such a catchy song. Such a catchy song. It's been probably 20 years since I last heard that song, but here's Ghost Bear. Life is like a hurricane. DuckTales.
Oh, whose live stream was I on? Somebody started singing the Barney song.
I love you. You love me. We all love each other. Every time
Childhood PTSD.
So my friend, you know the game Doom, right? First person shooter.
Mm-hmm.
He had a mod for the game where all the aliens sang that song and they were all blue dinosaurs. So you just went around and just shoot them. You had just blowing Barney to bits. Walk around the corner and you're just
fun.
It's like every time you hear the song, it's like, gotta shoot that bugger. Barney blood everywhere. Michael doesn't know the DuckTales song.
That's probably a good thing.
So catchy though. How about the Witch Doctor song? Where is that? Fire near Yale. Right.
I didn't know he lived in a particular city. Did
I
you ever
didn't
say
know.
where Barney actually lived?
I don't think so.
I thought it was like a made-up place like Sesame Street.
Coquihalla had a fire?
Barney's not from Dallas, Texas, is he? Uh-oh. Copyright. I guarantee you that song is copyrighted.
Oh yeah, 100%. We'll see if I played it long enough to get a copyright claim. You're allowed to play it for a couple of seconds, but
YouTube's been pretty nasty about that lately.
fire on the Coquihalla, fire on Highway 1, fire on Highway 97C, fire on 97. We're kind of screwed right now for fires. Smoke is cleared out here some. The wind must have changed direction. And the wind is really going to pick up. We're in serious trouble. Well, that's what when I got to drive into the fire zone this week, and I talked to some of the firefighters, and they're like, every day is getting better. He goes, the only problem is it's going to go up and over, which the town of Merritt is up and over on the other side. So, it's most of our smoke though is not coming from our fires. Most of our smoke is coming from the Washington fires. Yes, Manning Park, right. Highway 3 is closed too. Manning Park, yeah. And I talked
too dry.
Yeah, I talked to the one guy, and he says, honestly, he goes, he just goes, I don't see any other way of getting these fires out than winter. Highway 3 is open again? Okay. Yeah, he said the only way to get these fires out is winter. So that's what the firefighters are thinking.
Yeah, but doesn't some of that even burn in the winter?
Yeah.
It just like smolders?
Yep. They're called zombie fires. They
never fully goes out?
Yep. Zombie fires can come back next summer. But you can fight those zombie fires in spring though. Yeah, 70 Mile House almost lost. And with the winds picking up, there's a good chance that 70 Mile House is just gonna disappear off the map. The town of Clinton still fighting that one, but maybe Clinton might be okay if the wind doesn't start spot fires past the barriers, because the barriers, it has burnt to the barriers and burning away now. But if the wind picks up enough to get spot fires past those barriers, then they're in serious trouble again. And then the town of Yeah, we have so many towns under threat. Boston Bar, Logan Lake, so many actual towns under threat of just being erased off the map. Fintry Falls has a fire too, yep. That's... yeah. I don't know, and... like you said, it's just too dry. Penasket fire is huge on the U.S. Washington side. Yeah, and then of course that's just the fires around us. The fires in Washington and Oregon are threatening towns all over too, right? So it's a bad year. I knew it was going to be a bad year in the middle of this winter when I realized there was no snow. Like, I chained up what, 2 times this winter? That's when I only chain up 2 times in winter. That is not a good sign for us. There we go. Chat just reset. Now I'm on top chat again. There we go. I had to reset it. Chat just...
You sure they're in a setting or something somewhere that you're
No.
missing on that?
A lot of people have complained about it. Are you on live chat right now watching?
Yeah.
And it stays on live chat?
Yep.
Yeah. What browser are you using? It might
Firefox.
Be Firefox. I'm going to try a different browser. I'm going to try a different browser next time. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. Maybe. Oh, your chat just disappeared. All right. I don't have to be signed in. To just see the chat, I don't have to be signed in. Let's just go to YouTube. Type in, let's the 3J's Gaming. Let's go here. Mute. Pop out chat. Put you guys up there. Live chat. You can close that. All right. Now I have Firefox chat. Let's see if it stays that way. Yeah, let's see if it's the browser. Because I had it on Chrome. I have it on Brave now, but Firefox and Brave are way better than Chrome. Where am I going? I'm done spreading manure. Gotta wait till we harvest the next field. Yeah, we'll see if it was a browser thing. I like Brave because of the privacy. They just don't keep any information.
Firefox is pretty good about privacy
Yes,
too.
yeah. Not as good as Brave, but Firefox and Brave are probably the best browsers out there right now. I am gonna... No, I need to make sure the horses have been fed. Let's see, animals. Horses need more hay.
I thought I had everything figured out where I could finally get completely away from microslop, but
It's hard.
I did get the game to work on Linux,
Okay.
but my OBS, I get this glitch when I'm capturing. I can't get rid of it.
Oh.
I don't know what the deal is. I was so excited. I thought, oh boy, I can finally dump Windows completely. Not when it comes to capturing and streaming, I can't.
Straw. No, not quite. Come on. The only thing I don't like about the horses is these triggers where they're always hard to figure out. All right. You're going to have to sleep in the tractor, Duke.
Sleep?
Yeah. Or
I'm a farmer. What's sleep?
Just you're going to have to farm through the whole night. But I'm going to hit the sleep trigger here and
I'm going to shut the tractor off and get off just in case there's a glitch.
you end up cultivating the field next to it. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. What if I say no?
I don't know what happens then. I don't know. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is from Winnipeg. Winnie means Winnipeg. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie is the bear from Winnipeg.
Tigger's bounce.
I most identify with Eeyore. People with a Tigger personality annoy me because they have way too high energy. It's like, just cool down, Tigger.
I'm probably more like Piglet.
Feed are cheap. Yeah, in the Winnipeg Zoo, there's actually a statue of Winnie the Pooh, the original bear, the actual bear that the stories are based on.
Don't eat too much honey, you'll get stuck in a rabbit's hole.
I honestly never watched the show. It's...
Oh, you never seen the original?
No,
original one?
I've seen maybe 2 or 3 of them, but remember, TV was evil when I was growing up, and by the time I was old enough to have a TV, Winnie the Pooh was for a younger audience than me.
You must have seen the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the cartoon series.
Yes.
The original, I think, was made in the 50s or 60s, the original animated movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I first got introduced to TV, it was DuckTales and and Tiny Toons and
Yeah, that would have been about the right era.
Animaniacs.
I think New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh was on ABC, I think, in the late 80s, early 90s.
So, and because of that, I never watched Sesame Street or any of that but when I was introduced to TV, I was too old for that already, right? It was for a younger audience.
Never too old for cartoons.
Fair.
I still watch Looney Tunes. Tom and Jerry.
Sure.
Never too old for the good cartoons.
Good enough for me, Jess. Juan, the old vehicles on the game is going to be worth lots of money with the low mileage. Yeah, this tractor's only got 8.2 hours on it. Yep.
Make fun of my poor
Unfortunately,
little
you
Farm
lost-
LM, but
you
I
lost-
bet you this got the most hours on it.
Lost a chicken due to old age.
My goodness, how will we survive without that one chicken?
Yep. Oh, the cars in the game. The cars that just sit there and never drive around? Yes. They'll have just a lot of sun damage because they're just sitting out in the sun. I should park them in the garage, and that way someone can do a barn find one day. That'd be a cool thing to add to a future farm sim game. Have a barn hidden in the middle of a forest somewhere, and if you're exploring around, and just the reward for exploring the map is you find a old barn find, some kind of exclusive car that's hidden back there. And
I kind of did that a little bit in one of my first series. Made it like I pretended like I found an old car in the woods.
oh yeah, I like that.
This is when that old rusty GMC mod came out. I thought that was perfect for that.
I get first crack at them.
Yeah, it's funny. When me and my sister went to that one car show last year, I took my 1994 Chevy and I started driving through the show car only parking.
Oh,
And she's like, "Where are you going?" She's like, "Where are you going? You can't park here." And I says, "Why not?" And then it both kind of hit us. I'm like, "Yeah, this truck is over 30 years old. It qualifies."
it qualifies as a collector.
Says all vehicles 30 years or older are welcome, any condition. Of course I'm going to park there. I don't have to walk as far.
Yep. I missed the car show in our town this year. Sometimes there's really nice cars for that like a lot of people use the car shows to sell their cars. Sometimes really nice cars for a very fair price. Like, that's a collector's car. Yes, the paint job isn't 100% perfect, but the price you're asking for it is very reasonable.
I like it more for the swap meet. Never know what little treasures you're going to find.
Yeah, our car show is big enough that it brings in famous TV personalities. Like, you have TV shows showing up like Car and Driver and Oh, what was the other one? What's the dude with a huge mustache? He's like a huge famous car guy, and he's got that massive mustache. He's been here a couple times. So never said hi to him, but I've seen him a couple of times. There's a floating bale. Okay. Dennis Gage, right. But then our town also has people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Shania Twain just walking down the street, and nobody says anything because people are just used to that in this town. It's enough of a famous tourist getaway. Famous hockey players just sitting there at Wendy's or whatever, and it's like, yeah, you just get used to. There's famous people everywhere.
I had such a crush on Shania Twain back in the day.
Ah.
She was real big in the States here in the 90s.
Let's take a look. Oh no, I have to finish feeding animals and stuff. But, oh, there's lots to harvest. Got to cut all the grass. We got 3 fields to harvest. What's on those fields? We got wheat and oat. Wheat and oat to be harvested, and grass. Wheat, oat, and grass to be harvested. Yeah, there's lots to be done here.
I don't know what Duke's gonna do today if he logs in.
Well, we went to the next day, and apparently there's lots to do the next day.
There'll be even more to do when you forget to save this game.
Oh, let's not do that. You know, let's save right now. Save. At least we won't lose what we've done already.
A little paranoid, are we?
Well, pizza is on the way, so whenever that gets here, we'll call it a day. Just has another half hour. Okay, we got a little bit of time.
That back.
Just as when they say 15 minutes, they mean half an hour. Oh, the other way around? If they say an hour, it's only going to be 45 minutes? Oh, so they lower your expectations. That's actually probably a good idea. We'll be there in an hour, and then when it shows up in 45 minutes, people are excited that pizza showed up early.
Used to be back in the day it was 30 minutes or less, and if it ain't, it was free.
It's free, yeah. I remember those commercials. Red Tomato Pies, very good pizza place. Expensive. We buy expensive pizza. But the thing is,
what's priority number 1?
that doesn't matter. You can grab a combine or you can grab a grass cutter. Don't care. All the jobs need to be done. Whichever job you prefer. Let's go take a look at our cows. And Duke has decided that it's not worth taking the International Harvester. He's going to take the John Deere.
Is that going to fit through here? Oh,
It does.
Barely.
Yep. Any water and we need a trailer.
What do we got here?
Wheat.
Do you want the straw?
Shoot. maybe on that one field. We'll do straw on that one field. We'll do one more field of straw. Because that looks like the storage is maybe halfway full. So yeah, we'll do one field of straw and then the rest can be spread.
See, if we're gonna do straw, yeah, this would be the closest.
Yeah, it'll be right next. It'll be basically surrounding it. We don't even need a trailer. We can just fork it right in.
Let's see.
I have to go get pizza this afternoon. Jess says she's sorry, but not really sorry. Facing the wrong direction, but I think I can still get there. Yep.
Try to make nice straight windrows for you if possible.
Well, if they're not straight, who cares? We'll just cultivate the rest into the field.
I care. I care.
Apparently Duke cares.
Somebody has to care, right?
Somebody has to.
Glitchy today. My goodness.
I think it's my internet. If I play Guild Wars later on, do you guys want me to live stream that? I've been playing Guild Wars 1, the original Guild Wars, in the evenings for an hour or two, just to relax. Do you guys want me to live stream that? If you've never played Guild Wars, I can play with you. It's an MMO. I like playing with new players. Because some people just get way too serious into the game and take stuff so seriously. It's like, no, I just want to just relax and have fun. Why so serious? New expansion for Final Fantasy. Turn to Final Fantasy 14 called Ever Cold. Overhauling the combat system. It's nice giving life to older VMs that are still just good, right? I know Guild Wars overhauled theirs too. Although, honestly, I can't tell the difference. But maybe if I got to play the original without the overhaul, then I would notice the difference. No, nobody cares. So, I might live stream it. If people come and watch, great. If not, then that's fine too. It's probably not for the same audience. You guys prefer the farming stuff here anyway. It would probably be a different audience, different people watching, right? Man, how many straw bales are you guys taking? You have a guy that wants to join in Guild Wars? There we go.
That's probably a good idea, Joey.
I start driving forklift. I start exercising my neck because it won't hurt later on. Yeah, before you start. Yeah. Just do some stretches, right? Right, milk. Before we do milk, let's just take a look through. Got to do this at least once every stream. All right, we're looking for any males 24 months or older. 19, because they're going to get sent off to the market. This little piggy. Most people, when they get this little piggy rhyme, kids rhyme, don't realize the piggy that got sent off to the market got butchered and eaten. It's like this piggy went off to the market. These kids all think this piggy went to the store to go buy stuff. No. Piggy died. This little piggy died. Why? I don't want more males. Give me more females. I want some good heifers here. All right. Let's see.
The new realistic animal mod on FS25, you can castrate your bulls now.
Oh. But what I want is
Very
more
handy
milk.
if you're raising steers.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about them passing on bad genetics or anything.
On my TV, chat is spamming the what? What, Joey? On your TV, chat is spamming the chat. I don't know what that means.
Maybe they're putting commercials in chat now.
Oh, they are. YouTube is putting commercials in chat, but Michael says the heat advisory has been lifted for him. We have smoke advisory and heat advisory and fire advisories and wind advisory. So your TV is showing each comment 3 times? What?
This sounds like a weird glitch.
Yeah, that's a glitch, all right. And yeah, I think, Duke, you're right. My chat hasn't reset itself since I switched over to Brave.
You mean Firefox?
No, I switched to Brave, but...
Oh, either way.
But either way, Firefox and Brave aren't doing it. It's a Chrome issue. Thanks, Jess.
That's another reason I don't like Microsoft or Explorer, any of that. They change settings without your permission. I don't like that.
Nope.
If I want to change something, I'll change it. I don't like that automatic update crap.
Why can't I deliver milk here? Did we turn this off? Are we not producing donuts? Oh no, we're out of butter. Ah. Stop. Can't wait till we find a truck with better brakes.
What do you need brakes for?
I know, your answer is just crash to the side of the building and it'll stop you. I know what your answer is.
You only need brakes if you plan on stopping. When I think of all the old vehicles I've driven with busted brake lines, and this is back when vehicles actually had manual transmissions, using the clutch as your brake.
As your brake, yep. Yep, just lowest gear and feather the clutch. Not necessarily lowest gear, but a lower gear.
Mike says, "Do go on to live." I'm still alive. Ish.
I've driven trucks with no brakes. Driving down the highway with a big 3-axle potato truck, no brakes.
Or pinch the line off and only have front brakes. Driven a lot of vehicles with front brakes only.
Hey, this week I caged a brake. It's like I've been driving for almost 9 years now and never caged any brakes, and now I've caged 2 brakes in 1 year.
What? Michael doesn't like milk? Oh, I love milk. I would die without milk.
I like milk. I don't drink it a lot. So what are we producing here?
I bet you I drink probably close to a half a gallon a day.
Yes, Jess. So butter. And then the other dairy. Where is the other dairy? Is doing cheese and chocolate. I see.
I'll let you in on it. Oops, sorry.
I see chocolate.
I was gonna say I'll let you in on a secret, Michael. When I quit farming, it took me the longest time to find a store-bought milk I could tolerate. That makes a huge difference. You know, when you drink it fresh out of the bulk tank, and then you quit farming, you got to find a place to buy milk that you can tolerate. I guess depending on where you live, I find Quick Trip has the best milk.
I'm very picky about milk flavor. Like I do chocolate milk, and I'm very picky which brand. Just because I bought you some chocolate milk, I'm like, no, you didn't. That's not for me. Don't like that brand. To get the right flavor, right? Same with me. I grew up with milk from at home.
Yep. Got to get the right consistency.
Yeah, it has to be the right flavor, the right yeah, the texture, yeah. Yes.
The closest I found to dipping it out of the bulk tank is Quick Trip's 2%. That's the closest I could get.
I can't remember the name brand now that I was like, is it Beatrice? Beatrice?
You ever try vanilla ice cream and cornflakes?
No. Sweet
You
and
don't know what you're
salty?
missing.
I mean, cornflakes
you-
aren't that
and you-
salty, but still.
You want to let the ice cream melt a little bit.
Nope, couldn't do that. I can't do melted ice cream. It's got to be solid. Okay, so butter. Butter goes to the donut shop, pancakes, the bakery, and the cookies. Okay, we have 4 here, so that's perfect.
Beer and cereal. Ugh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, no thanks.
Beer and food don't go all that well together. The only thing that goes good with beer is maybe hamburgers and brats. Otherwise, that's about it.
I like beer used while making food. Beer mixed in with skewers, beer mixed in with your bread, beer bread. Beer mixed in with foods can be a very good flavor. What did I say again? Donut. Pancake house. Right here. Bell, how's it going? Bell's throwing up his gang signs.
It's not gang. That's the
Live long and prosper. And
yeah,
peace.
Star Trek.
Or
Yeah.
it's peace or victory, depending on what era you're from.
Vulcan sign. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, Vulcan, live long and prosper. A drink of Bailey's keeps the doctor away. All right.
What is Bailey's? Is that a beer?
No. It's a weird alcoholic drink. It has a weird consistency. I'm not a fan.
I had a old neighbor when I was a kid. He'd drink what was that? Aloe vera juice or something like that.
Bailey's is Irish cream. Irish cream, alcoholic Irish cream.
That actually sounds kind of good.
A lot of people like it. I don't. Ghost Bear
Oh,
says,
that does sound good.
I guess you're gonna have to buy
Whiskey.
some Baileys now.
Yeah, but I'm sober now. I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you can't have a drink once in a while. Although, if you have a drink once in a while, would that, like, that for somebody that's like alcoholic, that could be really bad, right? Just having a drink once in a while. I don't know if. I know, like my uncle, he stopped smoking for years, had one cigarette, and he was hardcore smoker again after that. Sometimes it just takes that one, right?
That's what I'm kind of afraid of. It's like, okay, I had one, and well, maybe I can have another one. I just
Yeah.
figured go cold turkey and never touch it again.
Yeah, fair.
Because when I did drink, I could really pack it away. It's like, nope, it's getting too expensive, and Doctor says my liver is getting too high, and it's like, nah, I gotta cut this crap out if I want to live any longer.
Yeah, living is good. I'm a fan.
That sounds good, Ghost Bear, except for the almond part.
Pack of cigarettes is $9.
Jesus. You said pack, you didn't mean carton, right? That's just for a single pack?
Good thing I don't smoke.
God, if you was a chain smoker, that's $20 a day. I had some friends and family I could go through a couple packs of cigarettes in a day. That's a lot of money. That's probably for the cheap cigarettes.
Joey says $26 a pack. Well, that's what I was thinking too. I don't smoke, but I think ours are way more expensive, right?
I wonder what a pack of Marlboro Reds go for now. That's what I used to smoke when I did smoke.
Never smoked. Never drank. I mean, I'll have a drink now and then, but never overdrink.
Never drank to the point where you had to shut one eye to drive home?
No. I heard a knock on the door. It could be my
Pizza here
imagination. Jess says she didn't hear a knock. Could be the neighbors moving in. It is the first of the month, so you get new neighbors. Nope, she went and opened the door, so it was a knock. Ha! For once, I heard something she didn't hear. Her hearing's starting to get as bad as mine. What's that? Why? All right, I'm gonna go eat pizza, guys. Thanks, Duke, for the help on the farm.
I almost had this field done. All right, let me finish just this row.
You can save that for next time. I'm gonna go around the field once too to be closer to the starting point.
I used to think going deaf meant that you can't hear, but it's not that exactly. It's pitch.
Yes,
Some
you
things
lose
I can
certain
hear
pitches.
really good,
Yes.
and then some things it's like I can't hear at all.
Yep.
I'll use your wife as an example. I have a real hard time hearing her.
Because of the higher pitch, right? Yep.
Yeah, it must be. Like your voice, I can hear and understand real well. But if I'm on like your wife's live stream, I have to really pay attention.
Well, she's quiet in the first place. She's very soft-spoken, so that doesn't help. I grew up in a loud family, so I'm naturally loud. One of those families where you have to scream and yell just to get your listened to. Yeah, my brother-in-law was like that. The whole family, whoever can scream the loudest wins, right? The whole family's always just screaming at each other. What a miserable household.
My problem was the hearing muffs and the hearing protection were always missing from the tractor cabs. It's like, screw it. Crank the blower up.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Get home that night, go to bed, your ears are just ringing. Ain't got time to look for hearing protection. This looks like a good place to park this. Actually,
you just paid rent? Okay. Last time we paid rent. At this place. Last time paying rent here. When you live in a place, how many years? 18 and a half years. It's scary moving.
Got you a full semi-load of wheat.
Okay.
Not quite.
Got a little bit of wheat. What are we doing with the wheat anyway? The wheat?
Bread?
It's all going to the flour mill. I wrote a cheat sheet where we're putting everything. I'm gonna eat some pizza, and then I'm gonna start getting ready to move again. I'm tearing apart a lot of the shelving in our apartments today. Pulling the shelving, and just during the week, clean shelving off, and now I gotta tear that shelving apart. I'm bruised and hurt already, so it's not gonna be better.
Hide in the wheat and see if Juan can see me.
I mean, the bright Duke Retro Farmer name tag, and your head bobbing back and forth. There's some kind of wild creature bobbing up and down in the field. Looks like a meerkat.
Marco, Polo.
I didn't mean to drop it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I'm still wearing a baseball hat. Go Blue Jays. I am out of here. Appreciate Michael and Long Hauler for that donation.
Save game.
Save game.
Save game.
Save game.
Save game.
Save game. Game is saved. And then we'll catch you guys next week. I might do if I play the game later on, or play the other game later on, I might live stream that. Well, it's not quit out just yet. Okay. Thanks, Joey. Thanks everybody that was just lurking and watching and not commenting. I appreciate all the viewers. For now, I'm out of here. See you next time. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with a C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Dum, 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 dum.